Hello, first grade friends. Today we're going to use the strategy of number line. So I need you to find some materials so that you can join in with me during our lesson. In your mats, you should have a laminated number line. You're going to need your dry erase marker, an eraser. You also need your journal, your math journal, and your teacher should have given you a paper copy of a number line, if you would find that. Today's practice page is this page that says page 224, and it's on number lines. So you can find that too, so you'll be all set. When you have all of that, come back and we'll begin our lesson. Okay, are we ready? So I have my number line here in front of me, and just like we talked about yesterday, number line uses the counting on strategy, but it doesn't use your fingers. You're going to be able to see your answer immediately when you finish using a number line. But we still have to figure out who is the greater number. So if I have a problem that says 7 plus 3, I have to ask myself, who is the bigger number? Did you say 7? I'm going to circle it as a reminder for me, but on my number line, I'm going to use my dry erase, and I'm going to put a dot at 7, because that's where I'm going to start. Now it says I have to jump 3 more times. If you notice on a number line, when you're adding, your numbers are always getting bigger. We'll talk about subtraction. The number always gets smaller. So we have to jump towards the bigger numbers. So I'm going to jump 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and I'm done. Where did I land, everybody? Right, I landed on 10. That's my answer. I didn't have to use any fingers or anything. So it's similar to our strategy yesterday, but I do want to show you something else. It would work if I still had that same problem and I said 7 plus 3, but I forgot the counting on strategy. I could start at 3, but now I have to jump how many times? 7. Ooh, that's a lot longer, and it's going to take you longer to do more jumps. I know it's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, look, I still landed on 10, but it took me longer. And you know what? Mrs. Silkman is all about doing it the easy way. I like to call it lazy math. Why do more work if you don't have to? Okay, so I'm erasing. Now this time we're going to do a couple of problems together. So here's your first problem. Would you show me 3 plus, how about 5? Where would you start? Got to think, who's the bigger number? Okay, it's 5. So if I know I'm starting at 5, I'm going to put my dot. And now how many times do we have to jump? 3. This is showing your work. If they ever ask you to show your work, you're showing how you get your answer. There's my 3 jumps. Where did I land? 8. Automatically shows me the answer. Wow, they're showing us a lot of different strategies that are helping us to make math easier. This is called the number line strategy. Okay, are you ready to do our next one? All right, this time let's do, how about 4 plus 8. Ooh, those are getting to be some big numbers. So I have to ask myself, who's the bigger number? I'm going to put my dot at the 8. How many more times do we have to jump? 1, 2, 3, 4. I landed on the number 12. That's my answer. All right, great job following along with me. Now what I would like for you to do is to have somebody around you give you 2 numbers. and see if you can practice using your number line a few times. When you come back, we are going to be needing our journal, and a glue stick so that we can add a number line into our journal. Okay, so I've opened up my journal here's my last page that I put in my journal. I'm just going to turn one page, and again, I have to turn it so that it goes up and down, and my binder part or spiral part is in the middle. And I'm going to add my number line to the top. So that we remember this strategy, we're going to do an example of a problem. And you can use your pencil, or if you want to use colored pencils to write, because I always like mine to be a little bit fancier, you can write with a pencil or a marker. So I'm going to give you a math problem, or you could make up your own math problem. If you wanted to roll some dice and get two numbers, but you need to make an addition problem below. So if I were to just think of two numbers, it might be 6 plus 5. Those numbers are next to each other on the number line. And then I'm going to use my number line to prove my answer. So that if we ever forget what the number line strategy is, we can look in our journals and it'll show us. Oh yeah, I start at the bigger number, and then I have to jump the other number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My answer to this problem is 11. And that's all you need to do in your journal so that you have a reminder of what a number line is. When you finish with your journal, you should have a chance to practice. On the front, notice it says show your work. So I want you to practice that strategy. It looks like just 4 times where you're actually showing your work. But you'll notice on the back that they do give you a number line up here at the top, but they didn't ask you to show your work. They just ask you to write the sum. So sometimes people go, well, I don't really need a number line to figure out this problem. 8 plus 1, I just know it's 1 more and it's 9. I don't have to go up here and put a dot. I can just do it, right? So you be the judge. If you come to one and you notice, ooh, I don't know how to do that problem, use your number line. And this time you could just use your finger to help you jump. All right, that's our lesson for today. So here's our funny joke, or maybe not so funny. I don't know if you're getting them or not. My joke for today is, what do you call a lion all dressed up? A dandelion. Have a good day. See you next time.